Good afternoon all. Can you guess what I'm going to be doing? Yes, I bought the bedding plants from home and I'm going to start doing some tubs. In fact, I did actually, I was up this morning and I've actually already started. You see my geraniums, the lobelia. These were all grown at home. And I've already started. Got 3 tubs here. So I've got my geraniums and I've got some African marigolds. And then I will add some lobelia. They're the 3 what we tend to have in all our troughs and tubs. It's lovely, especially if the geraniums are the red variety. And obviously the marigolds are yellowish. And then I always get blue lobelia. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll catch you in a bit. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just show you here quickly before we go. Look how the climbing French beans have come on since yesterday. Unbelievable. In fact, from this morning, most of these were just like breaking the surface. And that's only when I left 4 hours ago, and look at them now. I mean, they'll be like this tomorrow. So that's good. Glad about that. I've got to. It's going to be lots of transplanting now soon. Got the tomatoes I'm going to have to do into pots. So it's a really busy time. I'll probably do some videos from each of the potting on ones, what I do. In fact, I might even put the video on in a minute and record me doing the tubs. But obviously, being me, I like to be organised, so I'm going to have to come up with some sort of method to free up the space, probably on these surfaces, to put all my tubs. Because you want to make the jobs as easy as possible. You don't want to be suffering with your knees. If you can sit on a chair, and it just makes it that much better. There's no point in straining your back if you don't have to. In fact, while we're recording, we'll just take you through. I'm really chuffed with how the dahlias have come on. I've never grown any of these big dahlias before, any of these little ones. And then I didn't realise it could keep the tubers and that. They just got thrown away, the plants. So this year it's going to be all about trying to grow some of these on for the tubers for next year. And obviously we're going to struggle. I know we haven't got enough space to put everything what I'm growing. Some of it I'm growing just to entertainment purposes for my YouTube viewers. In an ideal world, it'd be nice, if I could actually either sell some or barter, but can't see that happening. In fact, at the moment, we've just been talking with Julie, who's got the plot up here, about where I'm going to put my beetroot and my kohlrabi. We've come to the conclusion that the lettuce is going to be slower growing, and I'm not too fussed if we have to take it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the beetroot and that into there, in between the rows of the lettuce. So there'll be one at the end, and then there'll be one between those 2 rows of lettuce. So that'll be one option. I'm not going to disturb the carrots because they're funny things. And there is no room anywhere else. I can tell you I've put some African marigolds against the edge of the raised bed here. Hopefully with the smell and that, they'll protect the carrots. That's the idea from the aphids and what have you. Not that I've really had problem with that in the polytunnel in the past, so I don't know, we'll have to see. Okay then, so I'm going to get ready and we'll put it back on in a bit. when it came down to it, I just didn't have quite enough room to do how I wanted to tackle this. So what I've actually done is I've put the tubs down here. I've actually put some geraniums and lobelia in these top ones, and then you can watch me set these. Our three favourite plants we've found over the years: blue lobelia, I think it's a sapphire, I could be wrong, bullseye geranium, and African marigolds. If you put those three in, and if you do 3 plants of each, so you've got 9 plants in, if you can. I mean, these haven't been set like that because I hadn't got the plants down here at the time. But since then, I've got them all down. I've brought from home, so I can get started on these 5 ones here. Still had some soil from last year. We do not dump it out, we just mix it. And what I'll do is add some feed to this. In fact, I'm going to nip down, just get some feed. I'll show you it. Sorry about this, I meant to be prepared. Okay, I'm back. Hope you can see me. Right. Slow release plant food tablets. That's one thing that I use. They look like that. I add 3 of those to one of these tubs. I also use some slow release plant food. This is Groshaw, Westland. So this is actually from a garden centre, whereas this is Aldi's. Aldi's stuff, gardening stuff, whatever you buy, is brilliant. Right. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to sprinkle. Manoeuvre my soil around. So this is the Westland 100 litre bags. You can use whichever one you like. I found this works for me. You'll have to excuse me. My hands are mucky and my eyes are running. I swear. I've been changing my clothes today. Just don't know, I was cold, I was hot. Right. Just add another little sprinkle. If you've got some of that gel capsules, what they expand, give you that, it keeps the soil moist, then use some. You only need a teaspoon. I've left it at home, so unfortunately I can't use it this time. I may see if I can actually bury a bit in, it just helps keep it moist. If you do remember to use that, then you can probably sometimes get away with a week without watering. So it's well worth using it. Now, another thing is, when you're transplanting, everyone has different methods of doing it. My father is 91, told me to actually, if it's a plug plant, then actually to prise the roots apart and put it in. But I've watched people up here who do not do that, and I've watched it on YouTube as well. So whatever works for you, then that's fine. Right, that's 2 done. I'm not going to go through the whole lot with you. So I'll show you what I'll do next. You can still see me. We're going to have 3 geraniums in there. We're going to have some lobelia, and we're going to have some of these African marigolds. Been watering these every day at home, but as you can see, they're very, very dry. So it's just as well that I've actually brought them up here to get potted into here, where I can give them good soaking with the watering can, rather than one of these sprays that's just on the side of me. It just doesn't penetrate enough. That's all it is to it. Kind of got this wrong, haven't I? What I was telling you, it's 7 plants normally to some of the. It depends on what size one you've got, but on this particular size, it's probably 7. So there's going to be 3 geraniums. There's going to be 3 lobelia, and I'll probably stick a marigold in the middle. Now where I am in Leicestershire, it's a good idea not to put these out in the garden until middle of May, and we can get frost until end of May. The official frost-free date is the 12th of May for here, but that isn't true. You can see that our African marigolds are actually out in flower. And that's all I'm going to put in for the time being. It's highly unlikely I'll forget the name of these geraniums, but I'll stick the labels in just in case anyone else is interested. Lobelia. Right, the other thing what I should mention is that when I started growing these lobelia this year, I did put some in 9 cell trays and 6 tray cells. 6-cell drills. What I can say is it makes no difference which one you use. They grow just the same. Oh, just excuse me a second. It's so hot in these tunnels when the sun's out, but it's bitingly cold outside when the sun's not out. Just in case you're wondering, these are really dry, so they come out the cells very easily. But all I do is just press from the bottom and then just lift out. Three geraniums, 3 lobelia, and an African marigold there. These will all bush out, and you'll see it as we continue over the next 2 or 3 weeks how they'll improve in here. I'm going to leave it at that. Just gives you an idea how I do things. Thanks for watching. Final little bit of the video. I've now potted up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 of these tubs with geraniums, lobelia and marigolds. I've gave them a real good soaking, and I should continue to give them water every day. I've got some marigolds and some lobelia left over here, but we obviously got loads more at home, but they'll be going into a few tubs what I'll leave at home. I'll pot those up a bit later. You probably may have noticed this contraption here. I thought I'd have a go at growing some carrots, so that's what I've got going here. It'll either work or it won't, but I thought, yeah, let's have a bit of fun, give it a try. I've had enough now. I've been up most of the day. I can just see that the cucumbers now are starting to germinate. Got 4 up there. It's all happening. I need to get some water. I need to get some more water before I go and give some things a bit of a water. Do you know all those raspberries, gooseberries and loganberries that I potted up the shoots? Right, well, these are raspberries, yellow one, golden ones, and I can see clearly that that one's taken fine. This one's okay. That one's okay, and that one's okay. These ones, not so sure about, but I'm going to leave it as it is, because I've got a feeling they're going to be all fine. I've actually had to make one of my allotment holders has just passed on these 3 dahlias for me, so that's going to be good. And I've got 12 at home to bring up. I think we might actually put some in the around the garden. Right, so I've had to move out some of the loganberry, raspberry and gooseberry plants out here because I just haven't got the room inside, and they're all looking good, aren't they? So I'm quite chuffed about that. Now you can see looking up there, just how windy it is. But down here, I'm sheltered. Isn't that great? God, bloody like, sorry, excuse my language, like an oven. It is in that tunnel. It'd be interesting to see what the temperature is. Mind you, I've got me fleeces and stuff on. It's 33 degrees in here. Right, so that's what it looks like at the minute as it continues to evolve. See you later.